All spoilers. I know nobody really cares about the spoilers for the movie, but this is all spoilers. Super spoilers for Batman versus Superman. Michael, close to your face. Our camera.
Such a great. Hey! Whoa! Whoa there, Chipper. Okay, well now that I got you here, I just want to say, before this video starts of the interview with Justice_Feature_Entertainer, do the somewhere. Before I go into this, normally so far, I say normally like it's been 1,000 of these shit. So far, I've edited them some, not a lot, but I had some editing. Going back and reviewing this interview, it may have been the best interview that I have done so far. With that being said, I think I'm just gonna run it in its entirety. So without further ado, play a little bit of NBA 2K while it loads up. So yeah. Alright. Bye, get the fuck out of here. Some stability for this. Justice, if you on right now, hey Miss Hope, if you on right now, hit me up and I'll send you that request. Hey. Justice. Hey!
Hi!
What's going on?
Long day. How are you?
I'm awesome, I got the tree up. Everything is good. How are you doing?
Good. Finally just got home.
Well, we appreciate you doing this interview with us right now.
Thanks for having me.
No doubt. This is for the Extreme Magazine, YouTube, also for the Extreme Magazine. I am also now recording this live as well for YouTube. And once we get this done, I'm going to type everything up. We're going to ship it and it's going to get published too as well, all right?
Perfect.
All right, here we go. All right, there's a few questions that I have first to start off. Some of them are life, liberty, and then some of them are my nerd comics.
Perfect.
So we're gonna shake it up a little bit and try to keep it interesting. Okay, so now, first question. What sets you apart from other people in this industry?
What sets me apart? Well, I'm one of the foremost feature entertainers to ever bring in aerials like the Lyra and silks and trapeze, and I'm actually former Cirque du Soleil, so I have a little skill set.
Yeah, no, I was checking out the page doing my research, and I was very impressed, to say the least. Let's transition that question to another question. So where could we see you more online? Where could we see these trapeze acts that you're talking about other than Instagram?
Well, right now, I've signed a contract with a club to be their head showgirl, and that's in Brandy's in Vancouver, BC. So most of it will be live there.
Okay, that's what's up. So shout out to Brandy's. We know we're gonna have to make a trip out to Vancouver.
I know.
Yeah, no. We are far away, but we shall make it there. Okay, here we go. What is a good day like for you at work?
A good day. I think it would always start with, doesn't matter what time my show is. If I come on stage and immediately I can see that the crowd is into my music, they're like nodding or they're clapping along. And of course, if they start throwing some dollar bills, then that more good, right? But
yeah, of course.
Yeah, so that I could just, the energy, like if it's good, positive energy, then I know I'm gonna have a good night.
Okay. Well, all right. And leading into another one, what is a regular day? Give me not like a whole day, but give me from start to finish. How are you feeling transition wise? Do you get nervous still before you go on stage? Is it like an old hat or?
I'm a robot. I really. If I'm at this club, it's just, it's business. I'm gonna go and I'm gonna do my show, what I need to do, because I've created them. They're my babies. Yeah. I know them like the back of my hand. However, I do get a little nervous if I'm on a feature booking at a new club I've never been to, and I'm always worried, are they gonna like me? Do they like my music? Do they like my artistic side? Because Canadian dancers are vastly different than American dancers, and same can be said with Eastern Canada strippers. Is very different than Western.
Okay, so for the unintelligible, what could you point out would be some of the differences that you've noticed?
Okay, so it's no offense to anyone, so please do not take offense to what I say. But I find in some clubs in the US, not all, but some, and about 95% of the clubs on the Eastern Canada, they're for girls that we call ass clappers. They come on stage, they do their twerks, they're in a skimpy, nice outfit, usually a thong of some sort. And then if you were to go to Western Canada, you would see that every girl is in a themed show costume.
Okay.
And it's the girls, they spend a lot of money to produce feature shows. So every girl is a showgirl, pretty much.
Oh, okay, so it's more showy. It's more of a presentation.
The bigger the show, the more you get paid. It's definitely more showy.
It makes sense. Okay, so where has been one of the best places that you have visited so far for work? And then on the flip side of that coin, where's one of the worst places that you have ever been for work?
Okay. I'm a bit of a diva, I'm not going to lie. So it's all about how I'm treated. The more that I'm treated with love and respect and have all my demands met, I'm going to have a better experience. So the best place for me was Monroe's of Palm Beach.
Okay.
That was the best. They treated me so good there. I loved that place. The worst place ever.
Yeah, you can do it. Go ahead, you can do it. You can do it. It's all right. We're just being honest. It's all honesty. Honesty never hurt anybody.
Okay. It would definitely be somewhere in Alberta. No, it would be Winnipeg, and it would be the Curtis in Winnipeg. It's one of the places I just like because I'm a pole dancer, so I like to be able to have a pole, and a lot of those clubs there, they don't have poles. They'll just give you a floor.
Yeah.
They just a floor in the middle of nowhere and say, okay, do your thing, and it's odd, and they don't even. I have to say Winnipeg. Just Winnipeg.
Yeah. We've seen a few of those. We've seen a few of those before. Okay. What do you have to say to any aspiring people trying to get into the industry? What would be your advice? Or advice? Let's go with something positive. What would be your advice?
Well, my advice first is keep your nose clean and don't drink. Because if you need a clutch to hold on to, like drugs or alcohol, then this is not really the best environment for you to be in. Temptation is always there. Don't let anyone ever put you down for wanting to learn something, and don't be afraid to ask for help.
Yeah. I mean, when you said keep your nose clean, I'm gonna take that literally and figuratively as well, correct?
Literally and figuratively, yes.
That's what I figured. Okay.
You gotta keep your head straight, like a good head on your shoulders. It's a job, and a lot of dancers separate reality and what the life is in the club. And in reality, it's still a job. If you're a feature, you're being paid to be there and do your job. And then if you were to go work a 9 to 5 in an office, they're not going to allow you to drink and do drugs or just be, unprofessional.
That's true. I could equate the difference too to also some folks, like you said, have more of a show. You can't be that lit if you have a routine, you know what I'm saying, that you got to do. If you going out there and just freestyling, then I mean it is what it is. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Okay, so one more question, maybe two more questions on here. I'm looking at the questions, maybe two. Do you have any current business plans going on? Or do you have any future business plans that you have in mind? When it's time to call it a day, what's the next step?
I'm actually in school right now. I'm doing nursing and my hospital administration. So
Nice.
that's the next step for me. I'm slowly now extending like all of branches to other dancers so we can keep our industry going, because showgirls are essentially becoming extinct. There's only 3 true features left in Canada, so I just teach everybody, I'm like Obi-Wan Kenobi and help.
No, it makes sense. All right. So now that we're talking about Padawan, I'm gonna transition into one of these questions right here. Okay.
Perfect.
This is Nerd O'Clock, and we're talking about comic books, comic book movies, everything nerd culture, everything pop culture. Are you ready?
Okay, I'm ready.
All right, here we go. I'm gonna throw you some ones that are in the middle.
Okay.
Because you were bragging about how you got some skills now. Let's keep it real. You were saying. Okay, so these not gonna be too easy. Are you ready?
I'll try my best.
All right. The name game. Are you ready?
Okay, I'll try.
Okay. Nathaniel Essex is better known as Dr. Doom, Magneto, Mr. Sinister, or The Thing.
Okay, it's either B or C. It's definitely not A or D, so, or C or whatever it is. So, you know what? I'm gonna guess and say it's the second one.
So close. You had it. It was either B or C.
Yeah.
It was C, Mr. Sinister.
Okay, I was like, it's one of those two. It's close.
So close. So close. Alright, now, okay, so your powers of deduction are very great. So now I'm going to skip back to one of the extreme questions, and we're going to wait and get you back from that. Okay, what would you have to say to your fans? We're going to post this on YouTube. I'm also going to cut it. I'm going to edit it. I'm going to spice up, throw some of your pictures in there, throw your Instagram. Shout out your Instagram, because I forgot to do that once we got on.
It's okay. My Instagram is justice_feature_entertainer.
Ow, on Instagrams. And make sure you go add and like. What would you say to your fans now that we got a second? What would you say to your fans?
Just thank you for always being there and supporting me. A lot of people never realize just the impact that everybody else has, because if it wasn't for our fans, we wouldn't have a job. There would be no need for us. So really, it's thank you.
And it's so much appreciated that you do this interview with us. I was telling someone else that works in the magazine that I was doing the interview with you for the magazine. He was like, "Oh my God, I'm so in love with her." So you have a lot of fans. You have a lot of fans out here. I'm not gonna say anything on this thing right here. I'm not gonna blow anybody's spot up. But yes, it was said. Okay, so Marvel or DC? Are you ready?
Okay.
Okay. Which group is not in the Marvel Universe? Is not in the Marvel Universe. Is it Fantastic Four, X Factor, Alpha Flight, or Suicide Squad?
Not in Marvel?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna say Suicide Squad.
See, these might be a little bit too easy for you. I'm thinking these might be a little bit too easy. Okay, you ready? Here goes another one. That was a good one. You got it right. You You're 1 for 1.
Okay.
Okay. This might be a little bit too easy. Okay, I'm gonna give it to you. What is the name of the planet that is home to the DC Universe's Guardians? Is it OA, Pluto, Krypton, or Thagnar? That's a hard one.
Look at my face.
You want me to repeat?
Yeah, please.
Okay. I don't know if I'm pronunciating and enunciating.
Okay.
Hi everybody. What name of the planet is home to DC Universe's Guardians? Is it OA, Pluto, Krypton, or Thagnar?
I'm gonna guess and just say the first one.
Yeah, it was the first one. That was a great guess. Alright, you're 2 for 1 right now. Man, this is really not...
It's not Krypton, something like that. That blew up, and that was from Superman.
That's Superman, yeah. So, I mean, I tried to throw in ones that cancel out, so it's not, you know what I mean? That's why it's multiple choice, but I think this might be a little bit too easy for you. Okay, Marvel or DC? Are you ready?
Yes.
Which person is in DC?
Okay.
Is it Strife, Havoc, Cyclops, or Barbara Gordon?
What was the first one?
Strife.
Okay, I'm gonna say
Strife?
Havoc.
No.
Oh, okay.
It was a good guess, though. It's Barbara Gordon.
They're very.
Barbara Gordon is in the DC.
They're very.
It sounds very easy, but I mean, some of them could trip you up. Okay. That's too easy. Hank Pym's original partner was Green Hornet, the Blob, Kitty Pryde, or the Wasp. You gotta know who Hank Pym was to know what he was called in order to see. That's a hard one. In order to know who his partner was. So that's like a double entendre question.
Oh my god. I recognize Green Hornet and and you repeat question. I like sing here.
You could cross him out by reasonable deduction.
Yeah.
Hank Pym's original partner was the Green Hornet, the Blob, Kitty Pryde, or the Wasp.
I'm gonna say the Wasp.
Yo, man, these are too easy for me, dude. These are really too easy. That's what's up. Okay, we're gonna switch it back one more time. I think I got one more in here that I wanted to ask. Okay. If you had one place that you can shoot either a photo shoot or do a show, where would it be in some place that you haven't been so far? So anywhere in the world, where would be your dream place?
The Maldives.
The Maldives? Where's the Maldives? I'm uninformed.
Somewhere, I believe, in like Southeastern Asia.
Nice.
I believe. I'm not really good with the geography on that, but
Yeah, me neither. I'm so bad at that kind of stuff.
Commercials for it where it's just like these beautiful cabins that are just on the ocean. It's just like,
See?
yeah.
That sounds like a plan. I thought maybe Dubai-ish area. I thought maybe that's where I heard it from.
Yeah.
Okay, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Last 2 questions,
Okay.
and then we'll get you out of here. We appreciate you doing this interview with us. I will hit you up if I have any other questions about me when I edit this out to type it up.
Sure.
But other than that, I think we're great. I think it went awesome. I really appreciate it. And if you had one superpower, if you could pick one superpower, what would it be and why?
be considered superpower, but I would like to be able to be like Medusa and be able to choose when to turn people to stone, because those who would really piss me off, I would just like, you know, do that look and then like, hi, you can now go in my garden.
That's the first time I've heard that. It's very interesting. Medusa. I can dig it. I dig it. Okay, so I mean, well, now I'm gonna take an assumption to what you would guess.
Okay.
Either light side or dark side.
Okay. You know, I'm a 50-50 girl, but I'd have to say dark side. I'm kind of a bitch.
Yeah.
No, I'm kidding.
Me too.
No, I would definitely be a dark side.
Yeah, me too. I think my lightsaber will be red.
Yeah.
All right. I really appreciate this. I had a great time interviewing you.
Thanks, guys.
Shout out to everybody out there. Thank you very much. I really appreciate this. And thank you for taking the time. I know I was kind of late today. A tree fell on my house. It's all right.
No.
It is what
You
it
like
is.
it because I'm an old lady.
That's what okay, see? Now I have to ask the question, okay?
Okay.
Now you put it out there, now I have to ask. How did you dislocate your hip?
Okay, so one of my aerial acts is actually like chains. And I can do a move. It's called a snowflake. It's where you would essentially wrap your body completely up. And
Wow.
you would just do like this with your legs, and you just release, and you make a giant X, and you just end up rolling all the way down. So when I was doing it in the chains, I had moved the wrong way, and it pinched me, and then I dislocated my hip. So today they had to like slide it back in. Wasn't very nice. I had created two
Pretty painful?
one on either side. So I definitely felt like a grandmother today. Like a 90-year-old woman. But I always say when you're a dancer, every 1 year you dance is like dog years. It's like
Yeah, man.
because that's how you feel. You feel old and wretched.
No, that's like people who do extensive exercises, they wear out their joints. I bet it's a lot of movement, and you know what I mean? Damn, I had a great question too when you were answering that last question, and I think I lost it. Oh, okay, here we go. Do you have any formal training in dance, or did you teach yourself how to do all of these aerial things, or did you go to school for it?
No, I went to a special school. The best I can compare it to is if anyone has ever seen the movie Fame. It's a school
Yes.
for the arts. So I'm actually an anime artist, so I can draw manga and anime, and yeah, I know I got skills. But I also did like drama, and they taught dance. So my first major in school was actually dance, and second was drawing. So I learned to dance in school, and then I auditioned for Cirque du Soleil, and I was groomed for a specific role, and then the rest is history. And now I'm like the number
I'm
one
going to.
girl of Canada.
I mean, that's fantastic, and we really appreciate you taking the time to do this interview with us as well. I mean, I'm astounded. I didn't know you could draw. Now I want to see some drawings. Now you got to send me some drawings so that way I could edit them in here when you say that, and I'll put it up, man, because I would love to see them. I am an artist myself, but that's another story. We ain't here to talk about me. I appreciate this. I'm pretty sure everybody at the magazine appreciates this, and I will hit you up. Shout out to @Justice Teacher Entertainer. Boom, 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 boom. I'm gonna plug it all in here. It's gonna be plugged all in here. I got special effects crazy. I'm nice on the computer.
Hashtag.
And yeah. So shout out to everybody that watched. Shout out to everybody that's going to watch. Appreciate this, guys. And thanks, Justice.
Thank you for
Have a no way. Thank you for having us.
Bye.